welcome. So today I have a brand new box for myself and it is one that I've wanted for ages. So today's video has a lot of personal excitement but also is tinged with a little bit of sadness. So today I have received my first ever Witch's Roots box, which if you're interested in these kind of alternative subscription boxes, I'm sure you've heard of the Witch's Roots and the Witch's Moon. They're kind of like one of the premier witchy subscription boxes out there, but they are based in America. So for my darling self here on the southeast coast of England, it's a little bit far away. And it has taken me over a year to get on the subscription list. And I'm so excited, I'm so happy it's here. I've watched so many people open them, so excited to have my own. So it took me a year to get on the subscription list. I've got this one and I've also paid for the next month's one as well. But they now don't actually ship to the UK at all. So after a year of trying to get on the list, I think I've got two, and they've cancelled my subscription and you can't actually get it anymore. So that's kind of a bummer. I had it all planned. I was like, I know I'm going to get this box way after everybody else, so there's not much point in me showing off what's in it. But I plan to film it to kind of do a mini Q&A of what it's like to order to the UK, just so that anybody that's planning to could kind of know how long it would take for delivery, do you get any custom fees, etc. But there's no point me doing that because if you're in the UK, you can't order it anyway. So that's kind of a downer, but I'm still so excited to have it, so I figured, hey, if I'm only getting a couple, I'll film it anyway, then I've got a nice record of having actually received some. So this is actually the December box and I've just received it on the 25th of January. So I'm sure by the time I post this video, which I'm not going to rush about, I'm sure if you're interested in this box, you've probably already seen what's in it. I've actually already seen what's in it because I managed to make it all the way until the end of last week without any spoilers. And then the Witch's Moon put a picture of the contents on their Instagram. So as fast as I tried to click off it, I have seen what's in there. Like I say, I've seen so many people open them online. I'm just excited to have my own one of their oils and incense, etc. So we'll cease my excited waffling. I'll just show you what's in there. Even if you've seen it before, you'll get my squealing happiness at just having my own box. So this is the beautiful box. This is another reason that I love it, is just this box is so beautiful. I love all these botanical prints on it. How pretty is that? But let's not waffle, let's just dive in and see the goodies that I put in there. So on the top we've got lovely tissue paper. Then underneath, it smells amazing already, I should say. When people say when they open these boxes they smell great, they're not lying, it does smell amazing. Really strong, florally, incensey smell. So first up on top you just have a little parchment paper which tells you everything that's in the box. So I'm not going to read it obviously because we want to preserve as much surprise as possible. But I do remember the theme for this one was the Seeds of Empowerment. So we'll finally find out what the seed is. Now, the amazing thing that you get with these boxes is the beautiful artwork. Now, part of the reason that I wanted the Witch's Roots over the Witch's Moon is that I just love these botanical artworks that they do. They're my favourite type that they do. And I'm pleased that we've got one with a pretty flower on. So we've got one for a page called Jasmine. And I just always think they're so pretty when they've got nice flowers and stuff on. So I'm super happy I've got one which has got some nice flowers on. I just think they have such a nice rustic old-fashioned feel. This could be a page out a medieval illuminated manuscript, or it could be out of some Victorian botanist book. It's just so beautiful, it's lovely. So I'm happy we've got a nice one. Jasmine's a really beautiful plant as well. So this is super, super pretty and it's just got lots of information about it, but mainly it's just beautiful. So lovely bit of artwork for this month, so that's definitely a bonus for my first box. Then we have another kind of little page that if you're making a book with all these nice artworks you could put this in as well. This is a Seal of Solomon, the 5th Pentacle of the Moon. So you've got a nice big one up here and then it's got some information about it. Again in that nice rustic old-fashioned style. It's basically giving you the history of them, I think, without trying to read quickly. But it's very quick, but it's just got a nice big one there for you to put into books, etc. So that's quite nice, a bit different. In like English books and things, I feel like you don't get seals and sigils and things. Something I like about The Witch's Moon and The Witch's Roots is that there's quite often more historical stuff in it. It's quite often got some like more ancient vibes to it. I don't really know how to explain it. If you've watched a lot of them, hopefully you know what I mean. But yeah, this is like a nice bit of history as well as a bit of witchiness. So that's a nice little extra artwork there. Then let's start diving in. So I'll pick out the bundle of herbs first. So of course, because we've got a jasmine page, we have got some jasmine flowers. And these are like the full buds. Let's have a sniff, see how great they smell. Beautiful. They have that really nice like herby tone, but with like a really sweet floral over the top. So very happy to have some nice jasmine buds, both beautiful and very delightful smelling. So a nice big bag of jasmine. Am I guessing that all our oil and incense etc. will have jasmine as well? Let's have a look. We've got like what looks like kind of like a little fairy offering bag or something. It's this little blue bag. It's got lavender, rose, and a chunk of what looks like maybe fluorite or something in there. And something else. It looks like just like a little offering bag. It smells great. It smells very much like lavender. And we'll have to have a read on the parchment and see what it sort of says about it. But it's cute. I like it. It's got like a decent sized chunk of something in there. So I think it might be fluorite or something. Oh, it's got a flash of something in it, whatever that chunk is. Let's be nosy and get the chunk out. You're probably not supposed to take it apart, but oh well. Or maybe it's like a quartz, but it's got like a bit of a flash in it. Like a blue flash, like deep in the centre. I'm not very good on stones, so I'm like the worst person to try and... Oh, it's got like a really subtle like opal when you hold it in the right light, which I won't be able to get on camera because I don't have a good enough camera, but there's something very pretty going on there. So we'll definitely have a read and see what that is in a couple of minutes. Our other little drawstring baggie is our stone for this month, and I have no idea what this is. Ooh, it's pretty again though. I mean, I would guess it was some sort of like opalite, like a glass that's been treated. It's got kind of like an oil slick finish on it, but it's this kind of light aqua blue. Yeah, like an oil, like a multi-chrome kind of style finish across it in the right light. So again, like I say, I'm useless with stones, so we'll have to read the paper to confirm what that is, but it's quite pretty. Now then, we get on to the things which I'm just so excited to have, because I've been watching people open Witch's Roots, Witch's Moon, Witch's Bounty boxes for years. People always rave about their oils and their incense and stuff, so just to like have my own to hold is super exciting to me. There are some oily patches, so I do wonder if our oil has leaked a bit, but let's have a little look, see. It smells great already. Well, it's definitely a slick in there. It's definitely leaked at some point in its long journey across the Atlantic. Very oily. You can see that it's kind of lost quite a bit off the top, but that's okay. You can see all the jasmine in there, and this one is called Star Herald Magical Anointing Oil. I was kind of hoping, I'd really like to have some of their body oils, because people always rave about them, or like the sprays they do, people always seem to rave about as well. But this does smell amazing. It's very like clean smell, like it kind of smells like a nice jasmine fabric softener. Definitely, like if your linens came out smelling like this, you wouldn't be mad at all. All I can see in there is there's jasmine and lavender. I think that's all that's in there. But yeah, you mainly get that very clean jasmine-y smell. But But it's definitely late and I'm going to smell of it for the rest of the day. So good job, it smells pretty beautiful. Yeah, it's definitely a very like clean, subtle, like I say, great fabric softener scent. So we've got that. Then our little candle. I'm excited to have one of their little candles. Oh, I do like a beeswax candle. I know that most subscription boxes, especially here in the UK, they don't put them in because they're not vegan, and most of the subscription boxes in the UK certainly seem to be vegan, so you don't get them as much, but I do think they're beautiful and just something nice and kind of old-fashioned about them. This one, I mean, I can just smell the oil because it's literally everywhere, so I don't know if they have put the oil onto it, or if that's just because it's been sat in the box with the leaky oil for 2 months. But yeah, very beautiful. It's this nice pale blue, like a slightly aqua colour. Very, very pretty. Quite a nice little beeswax candle. It's not too tightly rolled either. I would imagine it doesn't actually burn for very long because it's not particularly dense. It's a very light one. But yes, I have my own Witch's Moon candle at last. Then we will pull out the incense from the bottom here, which again has gotten coated in the oil, but that's okay. Stress relief. So it's going to be more lavender, I think. That's kind of, it has like similar tones to the oil, but it's kind of like a slightly different undertone to it as well. I do think it's probably got more jasmine in it, which makes sense as that's our herb of the month. But there's something kind of almost woodsy underneath it. There's something a bit deeper in scent. It's not quite as like light and airy. But yeah, I'm excited to finally have some of their incense. I can't wait to get some burning. I'm trying to figure out what that kind of smell is. But yeah, very pretty. Stress relief. Everybody needs to be de-stressed, especially at the moment. Then the final item we've got in here is sort of a bigger item, and I'm not going to be able to get the plastic off. One second. So we've got a little oracle deck, and I knew that there was one because in the picture that I saw they were all sort of spread out, so you could tell that there was a deck of some sort in there. Which, if I can get the cellophane wrapping off. So this one is called Star Seeds Wisdom for Spiritual Growth. It's in quite a nice box. I like this little, oh, it's magnetised. Oh, I appreciate the box. So this is like an oracle deck style. So it doesn't have pretty pictures on, which is a bit of a shame because I like pretty pictures. But it is quite a lot of cards in here, which are all, so there's like abundance, earth guide, freedom, inner worlds, intuition, magnificence, no limitations, release, strength, transcendence, all sorts, wisdom, literally. I'm not going to go through them all because we'll be here for absolutely ages. These 40 illuminating cards serve as seeds of empowerment to raise your personal power and awareness. Each message will encourage you to raise your unique vibration through conscious choices of self-love. So I've got a nice full deck there. I know that lots of people that get this box will be absolutely so excited by this. I personally am not a massive oracle card or tarot or any kind of card based thing is not really my thing. I'm just, you know, I'm in the corner playing with my herbs and my candles while everybody else is doing fancy stuff with cards. But I know a lot of people will love this in this box. I feel like they've seen this and then they've built the box around it because like all the colours all go together and sort of themes. So that was everything that's in our box, my very first box. Let me just quickly look what the stones were. So our actual stone was Aqua Aura Tumbled Stone. We've included a beautiful Aqua Aura Tumbled Stone in this collection to bring calming and soothing energies to your meditations and ritual work. If needed, simply keep with you through your day or during your challenging times. And it's connected to water, as you might guess with that beautiful aqua colour. Then in our little sachet, which which is Sachet of Peace. We have created this very soothing sachet for you to carry with you during your day or place beneath your pillow while you sleep. Our intentions for creating this blend is to bring the energies of tranquility, peace, unity and foresight to your vision. The herbs include lavender, ground sage, rose petals and lemon balm. We've also included a rough moonstone to assist with you connecting to your inner emotional needs. So that explains why the stone's got that nice blue flash in it. It's a moonstone, so that's very pretty. Oil, let's just double check what's in the oil because it smells good. Star Herald Magical Anointing Oil. So this has got sandalwood, chamomile and jasmine oils. Chamomile, jasmine and lavender herb, and a Lemurian quartz to personify oneness with your aura. Also includes a special mixture of our Night's Embrace magical oil. So this smells amazing, I have to say. Now that's like mellowed on my hands, like mellowed to a really nice like perfumey smell, which I reckon is probably the sandalwood. So it's not quite as like strong a scent, but it's mellowed to like a really, really pretty perfumey smell. I'm trying to see the quartz. Oh, I reckon it's like little tiny chips that I can just see. See, with these bottles that you can kind of see it, and it just makes you want to kind of like stare into them for hours on end, trying to spot different things. But yeah, that smells amazing. The more it mellows, the prettier it smells, to be honest. So, very nice. I get why everybody loves their oils. But yeah, I'm not going to read everything else because they give you lots and lots of information on their piece of paper. So it'll take me a while to read it all. But yeah, they give you a good bit of info about everything that you get and why they've put it in there. But that was my very first box, and sadly one of my last, which is a shame because I love this kind of more rustic and natural feel. I just like their aesthetic, just everything about it is nice and soothing to me. But that's okay, I'm happy to have this one, just to have like their oils and candles after watching so many people unbox them. It's very exciting to me. So, very pleased to have had this. I think I'm getting another one, so if you want to see it 2 months after everybody else in America gets it, feel free to stick around. Such a shame that us poor English folk can't get them anymore. But if you're in America, feel blessed that you can get these things directly to you. But yes, I will be back with other UK based boxes and another one of these in the future. In the meantime, I hope you have a great month and I'll hopefully see you all again soon. Bye everyone!